Hi, beautifuls. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope you guys get a chance to go outside. Almost Friday, so that's a great thing, right? So today, so I'm out here at Smithville and got a nice fire going. It's pretty nice outside, but there's a little chill in the air still. It's gonna warm up through the afternoon though. That's still really great. So today I'm going to talk about my spiritual awakening. I hope the crickets aren't too loud. I know last time I shot a video outside, they were quite loud in the video. Apologize for that, but not much I can do about that. But hopefully they'll be better this time. So I have to start with a little backstory, which is that I used to have very vivid dreams, at one time really bad nightmares, and I just decided that if everyone could teach themselves to remember their dreams, I would teach myself to not remember my dreams. The opposite of what everybody else wants, right? Crazy, I know. And I did, and I was successful to the point where I didn't remember my dreams, didn't remember dreaming at all for a long time. And then I had a dream, and the first time it happened, it was so startling that it woke me up because it had been so long since I'd been conscious of dreaming. And I dreamt the first time that I was pregnant. I was like, what the hell? Wasn't trying to go there or anything by any means. So it was quite weird. And then throughout time, I'm not sure how long of a period, but over months, occasionally I would have another dream. This time it was about a baby girl. And I had a few of them about this baby girl. Only dreams I remembered, wouldn't remember anything in between. I was like, what is going on? This is really weird. This is before my awakening, leading up to it. So I'll just say now that those dreams were me foretelling of my rebirth, my spiritual awakening coming. I just had no idea at the time, and I didn't know for a long time after that. I just happened to watch a video on YouTube one time, and they said that, vision dreams of, being pregnant at birth can be of your rebirth, which totally clicked and made sense. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But unfortunately, not till way after the fact. I don't know that it would have been helpful to know that that was coming or not anyway. So I know that the gist of it lasted 3 days. I was watching YouTube videos, which I used to never watch YouTube, and I just started watching YouTube videos and just poring over video after video after video, and having these epiphanies, mind-blowing stuff, and just and at some point through that process, I got this feeling that came over me, the most joy and happiness I've ever felt from anything. No drug, no alcohol, no meditation. Nothing has ever made me feel as happy and content and peaceful and just joyous, just joyous. It's almost indescribable, really. Our words don't do it justice. So and that lasted for 3 days. I had the foresight, I guess, to know, or something told me that wasn't going to last, that was just a little juice of source energy, let's say, a little jolt of it. It was amazing. I was driving to Dollar Tree, ended up going to 4 Dollar Tree, smiling like and whatever, down the road, going to the fourth one, when any other time that would have happened, I would have been pissy, irritated, whatever. And I was just happy as can be, you know. And what I found was I could see things from a different point of view. Like, I could see all my relationships and my friends, you know, from a much, and I forgave, wrote to several people, emailed them, messaged them, and, you know, said what I had to say and forgave them. And I'm sure maybe some of them thought, okay, she's lost her damn mind. Maybe she's drunk, although I don't drink, but, you know, I'm sure for a few of them it came out of the blue of the things that I had to say. But I felt so much more loving, but things weren't personal. I felt more loving towards everybody than I've ever felt, but yet the personal part of it, like, was gone. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but when the personal part's taken out of it, it's much easier to love. When we're not caught up on how it affects us or our egos, you know. And I felt like I had a view that was above, not like better than, but just higher, the perspective, a broader perspective maybe, of things. And as I was taking in that information, it was like, it felt like this, like I was taking in information at just an incredible rate and processing this new information so quickly. Some people call it a download, for, I guess, that's kind of the best way to describe it to us, you know. And it changed my life. I'm looking very, very forward to celebrating December 1st, which will be my second rebirth day. And I'm much more excited about that than I ever was on my birthday, to be honest. But I am. I'm so happy to celebrate that day, because it's a day that changed my life. It's not like I was a horrible person before. I didn't believe in the other side or any God, any of that. But it was an awakening and a journey of a lot, self-discovery, purging, healing. I mean, it's never ending. It's not like I'm not still on it, although I will say the first year was tough. There were some major joys and a lot of just crying, yelling at people that weren't there, apologizing later, like dealing with a lot of crap, I guess, that I hadn't. And once you purge out that stuff, that hurt and the pain and the negative anger, all that, when you get that out, it's gone. And what fills you back up after that, what you replace it with, is joy. And it makes room for you to be more joyous, more happy, or happier, sorry, You know, there are different kinds of awakenings for different people. Some people awaken with a whole personality change. Some people awaken, it's information, a knowledge kind of thing, where they gain that. Some people, it's a spiritual thing. I've heard 5, but honestly, I'd say there's probably as many ways to awaken and ascend and or just be a better person or change things about yourself or the world. There's as many ways to do that as there are people on this earth. I think that's something really important that we need to remember, is there's not one way to do this. I'm trying to think if I left anything out about my awakening. I mean, that's the gist of it, you know. It definitely changed my life. I don't know if I know when I went through it, I was thinking, what is going on? Like, am I going crazy? Have I lost my mind? Like, I really didn't know what to think. And I turned to YouTube because that's what started it. And I just kept going on that journey and found another YouTuber that explained exactly what I went through. The information, you know, taking in the information, poring over a subject, just can't getting enough of it. The processing information at a faster rate, the feeling of joy, elation, bliss. Bliss is a great word, I guess, for it. Feeling blissed out. I don't know if you've heard that term. That's how they described it. And I was very grateful to them, and still am, that they made a video so I knew what was happening to me, because it can be a little disconcerting, let's say, a little like, you know, you don't know what's going on, and if nobody in your life is going through that, which I would guess most of us, a lot of us, that's the case. Who do you turn to? I turn to YouTube. Thank God it's here. Or thank the Creator, the universe, whoever, thanks. Because it really helped me. And I hope this helps somebody understand maybe what they're going through, or what somebody else is going through in their life, a loved one. I know it might appear to you like they've completely changed, or, you know, they're very different, but the best thing I can say is maybe their ideas change, and maybe they present to you some out there to you things, but you don't have to believe what they believe. Just try to be supportive, respectful. Don't mock them, don't make fun of them, you know, because this isn't an easy thing to go through, and most of us end up going through it alone. And if somebody doesn't have to somebody to lean on or talk to, at least bounce something off of, it's gonna help a lot. Sorry, got a plane going by. Give me a second. Let me get a little coffee here. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. Have a great day. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.